Hi, my name is Gavin, and I see you. Welcome back to the Gavin Talk About YouTube channel. We talk about anything and everything. Today we're going to check out The Dark Knight, which was released in 2008. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like button, please hit that subscribe button, and as always, let's get right into the video. Pow! Dark Knight. By far the best comic book movie of all time. I'd argue the best movie of all time. Because Heath Ledger, Aaron Eckhart, Christian Bale, God, they both do good. They're all great in this movie. Gary Oldman, he's great too. Michael Caine, him as Alfred, Morgan Freeman as as Lucius Fox. So great. I love everything about this movie. This is my favorite movie of all time, if I'm being completely honest. And the reason is because I grew up not watching this movie, but only seeing clips of it. So when I finally watched this movie, it was so fantastic. This whole trilogy is great, but this movie specifically is fantastic. The opening bank heist, and yeah, I guess, they stole money, yes, but it wasn't about the money to the Joker. He wanted to start a revolution. He wanted to start chaos, anarchy. And his thing of I always thought what doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. I love it. Heath Ledger's performance. I do research, so everyone's saying how he was not gonna knock it out of the park, and then he knocks it out of the park. Now he's like the greatest Joker of all time. He's my personal favorite. But yeah. It's him and Kim Mongan. I know that Kim Mongan technically a pro Joker, like he's a Joker before Joker. But yeah. Him and everyone else. So Two-Face. He is also up there for my favorite villains of all time. He, Aaron Eckhart knows how to really hone in those sad, emotional parts of Two-Face. They know how to do that so well. Him doing that only brings me happiness. Because I loved every moment of it. I think he's a fantastic Two-Face. And again, people saying, he can't be Two-Face. He did a fantastic job. His Harvey Dent was by far one of the greatest performances to come out of that movie. And then obviously you have Christian Bale's Batman, and his Batman voice still needs work. It's still an awful Batman voice, but I love it. But But yeah, when I sat and watched this movie again recently, my thoughts were, oh my god, it's still as beautiful as I imagine it be. It's still beautiful as I remember it to be. You have the dynamic of Bruce and Alfred, and they sit down and they're talking, and it's heartbreaking. You have the dynamic between Jim Gordon, Batman, and Harvey Dent, and I love that three-way relationship. I also love how this last movie, Batman Begins, focused on Falcone's side, right? This one focused on Maroni. And that was a great thing. And I love that court scene where they bring all of them to trial. And it's all at once and stuff. But the Joker's not about money. The Joker wants to make a statement. And that statement is, no matter how good you are, there's still a little bit of evil in you. And that hit hard. And Harvey Dent just outright saying, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. And then he lived long enough to see himself become the villain after he lost Rachel. And I love that interrogation scene between Joker and Batman. Joker manipulating the situation, knowing that he can make Harvey Dent his prized possession. My god, it was fantastic. I think having Rachel in the room where Batman isn't, that was awesome. And I think the fact they wanted Batman to turn himself in and Bruce went there to turn himself in, he wanted to turn himself in. He was going to turn himself in. And Harvey did it for him. Because Harvey understands Gotham needs Batman. No matter what, Gotham needs Batman. Harvey knew what he was doing. Jim knew what Harvey was doing, and so did Bruce. Everyone who didn't understand was Rachel. And at the end of the movie, when Lucius had that software, right? And it was basically God's eye, where it was sonar. It was able to tap into any phone and use that as a sonar device to look into things. And the fact that they blew it up at the end, signaling the end of the Batman, that was cool. I don't know if he was already done filming or what, but apparently, I don't know the logistics, this is just rumor. Apparently they shot a separate thing with Heath Ledger, or they were going to, but he died before they can finish the movie. They had all that stuff finished and ready to go, but he died before, and that whole blowing things up and Batman retiring was supposed to be the end of the Dark Knight trilogy, and it wasn't going to be a trilogy. And Christopher Nolan's was heavily documented to not want to return because of what Heath Ledger left with us. He didn't want to damage Heath Ledger. Because him and Christian both loved him so much. he was supposed to return in Dark Knight Rises, apparently. And that would have been awesome to see. But yeah, if I'm going to be completely honest, nothing, in my opinion, is wrong about this movie. I love watching it. This is my favorite Batman movie. Yes. Close second is The Batman, because I love The Batman. I know a lot of people think it's too long. It's too, long. And I think that's what harpens my, that's what harpens my liking of it, because I can't sit there for, 18 hours, it feels like. But even that movie was so beautiful. And this movie, okay. So this movie started off with Scarecrow 2. Not only did it start off with the bank heist, but the next scene was a Scarecrow scene. And he's the one person that always comes back. So I thought that was cool. Cillian Murphy really deserves his flowers. And I'm glad that Christopher Nolan continues to put him in his projects. Cillian Murphy is a great actor, and I think he's one of the best. If not the best. But yeah. When Two-Face died, I loved that, because he put Jim Gordon's children, he put them in danger. So, and the fact that nobody knows what Harvey Dent did towards the end of his life is beautiful for the next movie. And the fact that Batman is just okay to retire because his one rule was no killing, and he broke that rule with killing Harvey Dent. Fucking fantastic. I love it. I think Harvey, I think Joker, I think Batman, all of them were fantastic characters, and they elevated each other. Can't go out without mentioning this man, Jim Gordon. He did fantastic. Him faking his death just to save his family, because he knows that Gotham is corrupt and he knows something's gonna happen. So then when Loeb dies, he has to come back out of hiding. And he even left his family. He left his family. That's cool. But when we get to the interrogation scene, Batman's pissed. He's not just pissed about Harvey, he's pissed about Rachel. He's pissed about both of them. And clearly, Joker found something out, right? So, that was cool. And when he burnt the money, that was him saying, I don't care about this stuff. You guys do, but I don't. I care about anarchy, I care about sending a message. I don't care about materialistic stuff. And the fact that both boats at the end, when they both have a detonator, and they all join together and said that they're not going to kill each other, that was fantastic. This movie is beautifully shot, by the way. That Hong Kong stuff was awesome. Can't go out without mentioning this scene. The magic trick, the pencil going to the guy's eye. Oh, man, Joker's my favorite. He is my favorite character. I really don't want to cover those Joker movies, though. Number one, I would be open for it because that was a fantastic movie, but other than that, I don't really want to do Joker 2, because the only thing that comes out of that movie is something that comes out of this movie too. That is in this movie. Two-Face. 100%. That's it. But, yeah, I love this movie. I think this movie rocks. I think it's a 10 out of 10 movie. And comment down below. Let me know. What do you guys like? Did you guys like this movie? Did you guys hate this movie? Let me know in the comment section below. And hit that notification bell. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. I try posting every single day. Like I said, lately that hasn't been the case. But I am pumping out these videos today. I am putting 3 videos out today. This is the second video. So, I hope you guys like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.